Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have something quite interesting, as Roblox, for the first time in probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years, has actually acknowledged Pokemon Brick Bronze's existence. Somewhat. In this video, we're going to be talking about the recent Roblox developer conference and the absolute blunder that they had up on stage. If you guys do enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that, like, even if you're a newer Roblox player, and obviously if you're an older Roblox player, you would know what Pokemon Brick Bronze is. And if you don't, it was one of the biggest Roblox games from around 2015 through 2018. Obviously, it had Pokemon characters inside of it, a complete story, you know, sprites, like, literally just everything that you could ever want in a Pokemon game on Roblox. And again, it was one of the most popular Roblox games on the platform. And then obviously in 2018, the developers of the game got hit with a lawsuit by Nintendo, basically saying, hey, you either take it down or we're going to take legal action. And Roblox was like, yeah, we don't want any of that either, so make sure you go ahead and take that down. And obviously the Pokemon Brick Bronze developers obliged to it, and now we don't have Pokemon Brick Bronze anymore. Ever since then, obviously, we have the official kind of spin-off, which is Lumion Legacy, but we have never ever really gotten that old Pokemon Brick Bronze game or feel back on the platform. And for years following Pokemon Brick Bronze's deletion, we have seen time after time after time again, just re-uploads that either, you know, slightly change up the story or, you know, even sometimes majorly, or just rip-offs and clones that completely steal the game. Basically stealing all of the hard work that the original developers put in, and they label it under the guise of, oh, well, we really just care about the old game, and we really just, you know, we want to give players that feeling back, when in reality, they don't. These people are going out here and they are making millions of real-life dollars off of these ripoffs, and they could care less about you, they could care less about Pokemon Brick Bronze. They just know that it's a nostalgia bait, and they can make a ton of money from it. I made an entire separate video talking about this and all of these shady practices and shady people who are actually behind all of these projects. If you obviously want to go watch that video, from, you know, promoting terrorist organizations to children, to sending gore videos to kids, to literally just everything under the sun, they're not good people. And at any moment, you'll have a sea of supporters just waiting to throw down their life to defend these games, to defend the developers, quote, developers, if you can even call them that, who actually, you know, re-upload these games and make all of this money off of it, because they're too blinded by nostalgia to realize that it's actually illegal and pretty scummy that these people are taking the hard work of developers and re-uploading it back onto Roblox and making probably even more money than the original developers did when they made it. But that obviously brings us to today. You know, Roblox has been very, very ironclad when it comes to their copyright and all that stuff. Obviously, there are things that do slip under the radar, but recently as well, they've, you know, announced that they're going to be taking even more action against stuff like UGC, you know, people who upload UGC items that have copyrighted material. Like, Roblox is always taking copyright, I would say, pretty seriously in some cases. However, during their recent RDC, which is the Roblox Developer Conference, we actually saw them promoting a Pokemon Brick Bronze copy. And keep in mind, by the way, they did this in front of the original Pokemon Brick Bronze developers. Here's a tweet right here of the Llama Train Studio account, which is now the new group of Pokemon Brick Bronze developers, obviously turned Lumion Legacy. This is a tweet of them saying that they were going to be at the Roblox Developer Conference, and historically, through talking with them, they go to these every year because they, you know, have been big developers on the platform for years. So imagine their shock when this happened. During the RDC panel, they were showing off their new AI translation tools. Basically, you know, if you were in a different language, it would go and it would translate stuff like Roblox game icons and Roblox game thumbnails, titles, and all that stuff into your native language. And on paper, this does sound pretty cool. I mean, you know, this is one of those things where you can argue that it kind of is good to use AI for, despite the fact that, I mean, it's never really been a problem in the past. However, the example that they used was a Pokemon Brick Bronze copy. What you are looking at right here is literally a screenshot from the Roblox developer conference streamed live in front of, you know, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people. Obviously, there was Roblox developers at this live event as well. And yeah, this was the example that they used for their new AI thumbnail translation. And it's not even like, oh, you know, maybe it's just like a logo or anything like that. There is literally a Pokemon on the front of the icon. Necrozma is literally sitting right there. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, whether, you know, whatever you believe about Pokemon Brick Bronze and the re-uploads and all that stuff, it's one thing, obviously, to just, you know, put that out there, but it's another thing to take down the original version of, you know, obviously the game, and then promote a re-upload. And it gets even funnier when you consider the fact that right after this panel, right, like right after they get done talking about all this stuff, right, guess what they put up on screen next? And guess what they start talking about next? And again, I wish that this was a joke. We expect you to respect the intellectual property rights of others. We expect you to respect the intellectual property rights of others. The absolute irony in a statement like that and putting something like that up on the screen when literally just minutes ago you had talked about and shown an example of a Pokemon Brick Bronze copy is absolutely insane to me. Now, obviously, you know, again, this was just a one little thing that just said, oh, you know, this is the, you know, thumbnail translation. Here you go. You know, they were showing all this stuff out, right? And surely you would think they wouldn't double down on it. Right? Nope, they did. They actually doubled down on it, and they showed, again, image translation right here. Again, the exact same game, just on a different panel. And, like, again, this entire thing is just so crazy to me, because this could have literally been any game, right? Like, this could have been a game, this could have been a bad game, like, this could have been like a condo game or something like that, because clearly, obviously, they're not doing any research into the stuff that they're putting up on the screen right here. Even if they took like 10 seconds out of their time to even look up the game that obviously they were, you know, they're talking about, typing in Project Prismatic Roblox, they would see that, again, there is just Pokemon stuff plastered on Google everywhere. Even you look up Project Prismatic, like there's a bunch of stuff pertaining to it. It is literally clear as day that it is a Pokemon game. Like, I really just don't get it. I don't get how, you know, Roblox obviously enforces the takedown of the original game, you know, Pokemon Brick Bronze, but has now just been so, I don't even know, they've been so lenient when it comes to just Project Pokemon or, you know, Pokemon Brick Bronze re-uploads. Like, it almost feels like they just don't care anymore. Like, there was a time period in around 2020-ish through like 2022 where you would upload a game like that and it would get taken down, right? But now it seems like they don't even care anymore. Like, there's been games that have literally just been up on the front page of Roblox for days, weeks even, and they have just done nothing. They just let them sit there. And part of me wonders if it's money. Part of me wonders that if Roblox, you know, they don't really take action, you know, against this stuff because it generates them a lot of money. I mean, these games are filled with so many microtransactions. It honestly puts the original Pokemon Brick Bronze to shame. It puts most games on Roblox to shame. Like, even externally, these games have Discords where they sell, like, memberships, like $20 a month memberships, real life money for these games and stuff like that. Like, it is crazy. But again, Roblox doesn't take any action against it. And I mean, obviously, again, you are free to have your own opinions about this, but what I think is the most messed up part, and the thing that I'm upset about, is the fact that obviously Roblox, you know, obviously they kind of forced the Pokemon Brick Bronze developers into taking this game down because Nintendo was going to sue Roblox, right? And for them to just be completely blind and, you know, do something like this, put out something like this, is just so absurd to me. But let me know your thoughts about all this stuff down in the comments below, guys. And again, if you guys did enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.